What is going on, guys? Chandler from EzStocks here, come back at you with another video, and it is that day, Wednesday. We go over our portfolio update, and as you can see today, we are green. Even though the markets are kind of red, I do want to show that. Just that general. It's down a little bit here today, and that's why our average is actually falling a little bit, because we did open up actually up around like $1,500. We had Lululemon calls, and that Lulu just spiked X like crazy, and now everything else is starting to fall because the market is dropping. I'll be showing you here in a second on all my option plays. But without further ado, let's go ahead and look at our 1 week chart. Right now we're up about 13%, about $1,200. Again, we've been holding basically the same positions from last week. And that position actually fell all the way down to around like $8,000 in our portfolio, and now everything is starting to recover just like I thought. There's no need to panic sell. Again, sometimes stocks will tank down one day and it really just destroys your average. Like in one day we went from like $10,000 all the way down to like $8,000. So big swings here with options. That's how it works. But without further ado, let's go ahead and break down our first one. This is our DraftKings call. It's just a covered call. Basically, it's expired worthless. That's exactly what we want. I don't really want to go into that. That's how I use my $100 or my 100 shares of DraftKings. Just make about $15 or whatever a week just selling covered calls. I put it super out of the money to get that collateral collection. First real play is going to be that Microsoft 197, 195 puts. Again, this is a credit spread. If we take a look at Microsoft, it's currently trading at 204. As long as it doesn't go below 197.5, we'll go ahead and collect our full premium, which on this one was around $305. So not too. Our next one here is going to be that Apple put credit spread. Again, same thing. As long as it stays above 110, we'll be all right. Right now, it's currently at 109, so you can see that price is starting to spike up, and it's actually dropping us out a good amount. Today, we lost about $140. Currently down a little bit here, but again, we got until about Friday to cash in on that, and hopefully it'll stay above 110. It's right on that border right now, so not too pressured right now. I feel like if it does come above that 110 tomorrow, again, it's been trading up and down recently. If it goes up to 112, we'll be fine. We'll probably cash out and collect around 70-80%. Finally, our last put credit spread is going to be on TNA. I love TNA put credit spreads. It's super safe in my opinion. Right now it's at $29.37. Again, as long as it stays above that $27 mark, we'll be all right. What I want to point out here is these dips in the past month. It continues to bounce up and down, always finding that support around that $29, $28, especially if you zoom out a little more. And I chose the $27 mark as that secondary support is around that $28 mark, $28.50. So again, it would have to fall down that like third support line around 25, which at that point I would probably cash out if it seems like it's going to be tanking in that direction. All right. So now we move on to our regular stocks. Again, not much has changed. If you've been following us for the past couple weeks, there is one new position I just bought today. I bought 25 shares of Boeing. If we look at the chart here, I guess a 3-month view is better. It always seems to have that support around that 156 range, somewhere in there. So again, we're there right now. It is in a downwards trend. If I could draw an arrow down throughout it, the bottoms are coming along. It's in a downwards wedge formation. So again, I'm looking just for a swing trade here to come up a couple dollars, maybe that 160 something, like 162, 163, and cash out and make like 2, 3, 4, 5% somewhere in that range. Other than that, just looking at here, these are some just free stocks. EzStocks, MRO, and Kadi AMRS. Those are all free stocks here. Again, my other couple positions, we got EvoFem. This is one stock that I got in accidentally. It was a friend's pick, and it has gotten up to right about where we bought it from September 3rd. I should have probably sold because I didn't really like this position, but it's fine. It's only about $300 in that position. Next up, we got bets. This is one of my longer term holding positions. Again, I have 100 shares, so I can sell covered calls on this. Again, that 1 year chart, you can see that nice, good, juicy growth. This is one that I see about 5-10 years down the road. It's gonna be like $100, $200, $300, somewhere in that. I don't really have a target price on it, but I just know it's just gonna keep going up as more and more states get involved in that sports betting. And that same thing applies with DraftKings here. Again, great growth. I really wish I would have bought it at $10 and just held it through, because this is something, again, I'm gonna be holding for a while. At the average cost around $36. And it's been on an absolute tear this past month, up around 50%. That's just crazy. So yeah, this is just another one that I want to hold for a long time and collect that nice premium on those covered calls. Finally, our last position here is going to be that Norwegian cruise line. Again, just holding until the market recovers. It was selling around that $55, $58, somewhere there. It fell down. I did buy it on one of those peaks, I believe, like right in here around July. Is there a date that I bought it? I don't think so. But anyways, $20 the average, currently around $16 or $15.50. No real worry, no real rush. We're just waiting for that day for it to cash in. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for today's portfolio update. If you guys have any questions, let me know. So let me know what you guys are trading in, and maybe I should get into something as well. See you guys next week. Have a good day. Peace out.